Hello. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so amazing. My name is Jasper and you are listening to Tried But True. Ooh, what does that mean? It's a popular phrase that's slightly been altered to change its meaning. Well, basically, if you don't know, which you probably wouldn't because this is the first episode, Tried But True is essentially every episode I'm going to try something new and I'm going to talk about it. Wow. Oh my god, the live studio audience is going crazy. You cannot hear it. It's definitely not because I don't know how to use the soundboard. But it's going crazy. Settle down. I love you too. Anyway, I digress. So, as I said, can you hear my chair even? Sorry. As I said, my name is Jasper. A little bit about me. My pronouns are they, them. I am at UC doing a creative writing degree. I'm in my second year. I love walks on the beach, sunsets. I'm kidding, I actually hate walks. I hate the beach. Okay, look, I know that's the classic thing and everyone loves the beach. Oh my god, you're just a sourpuss if you don't like the beach. That is not true, and I'm actually so offended by that. Because what is fun about the beach? Oh, you get to go in the waves and get whacked by them? Wow, I'm so happy about that. Or, oh, you get sand up your butt? Wow, that's so fun. I love showering for hours and hours, end on end, every day, and still having sand after my vacation. I love that. Literally no one has ever said that. Sorry, I did not mean to go on that rant, but spoiler alert, I'm going to do a lot of rants while we're here. I just got really angry at the beach. Okay. Did I really introduce myself? Oh, I'm 20. A big part of this, why I wanted to do this, is because I have recently come out as non-binary. Recently. It was the end of 2022. But because I was in a small rural town, while yes, I did come out, I didn't do everything I wanted. I wasn't really dressing how I wanted. I was the same as I was before. People just knew I was queer, and a lot of people did not like it. Woo! Sorry, that's my vocal statement going woo! Because I can't think of anything else to say. Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't able to try a lot of stuff. So now that I'm here in Canberra, I get to try a lot of stuff, and I just made eye contact with someone while talking, and that was really awkward. I need to stop shifting in my chair. I fear you can hear it. Okay. So, I came to Canberra and I got to try a lot of stuff. I really have gone into makeup. I wear a lot more different clothes. I wear a lot of feminine clothes. That was in quotation marks. I love a mini skirt, honestly. Mini skirts, best item of clothing. You cannot disagree with me. Actually, no. A good sneaker. I love a good pair of Converse. Oh, I wear Converse pretty much every single day. I wear the same pair of Converse every single day, even though I have 6 pairs. And are they comfortable? No, they are not. My shoes have never been comfortable in my entire life. But they're especially not now. They're platforms, which is really funny because I'm already 6'4", so I do not need to be taller. But I am. Wow, this is actually so much harder. So whenever you watch a podcast or listen to a podcast and you're wow, I could do that. That's so easy. It is not easy. Well, to be fair, my brain is so fried because, hey, spoiler alert, I did just have a class from 12 to 3:30 or something. And oh my god, I'm happy I'm doing it. I'm learning a lot. I get to, I'm learning how to use the camera. But oh my god, cameras, that was so loud. I'm sorry for blowing out your headphones. That was so loud. But anyway, cameras are so hard. What do you mean? What the hell is a iris? What? I can't even think of any of the names for this joke. But trust me, it is not good. Anyway, So that's a little about me, and I'm just warning you, I am a little fried today. I've woken up early 2 days in a row, which is awful. And when I say early, I mean I woke up at 8:30 the other day because I had to get ready and put on makeup and stuff because I knew I was going to be on camera. And then today I was also on camera, so I also had to get ready. And then it wasn't really hot today when I walked here, which was good. But yesterday was so hot. Oh, by the way, sorry, this isn't live. This is the Tuesday before it comes out. I was so worried. I'm like, oh my god, what if I don't have enough to talk about? What if I can't fill 45 minutes? I haven't even got into the first topic and I'm already there. I've been recording for what? 5 minutes already? Right. Oh, someone just came in and distracted me. Anyway, sorry, we're back. Okay. So, as I was trying to say, I haven't even got to my first topic, which of course is going to be the Royal Canberra show that took place on the weekend, which was the 22nd, 23rd? I don't know. One of those days, I assume. So I went on the Saturday, lunchtime. Big mistake. Hey, do not go out to the Royal Canberra show when it's 30 degrees outside. Hey, don't do that. Not a good idea. But that's when I went. So I have a lot of thoughts about that, and I literally wrote them down because I'm such a good podcaster. I know this is my first episode ever, but I'm the next bloody Abby Chatfield. I'm the next. Who does the I'm Your Daddy, or Call Me Daddy, whatever it's called. I'm Your Daddy, Jesus. Call Her Daddy, that's what it's called. I'm like her. I'm not Emma Chamberlain. Sorry, but her podcast is. Yes, I do have a lot of thoughts about a lot of podcasts, and I will talk about that later. Ooh, just hooked ya. Right. So I feel the first thing I should talk about is the most obvious thing when it comes to the Royal Canberra show. What was the best ride? Now, without a doubt, there's no question at all. It is, in fact, the Cha-Cha. Now, if you've not gone on the Cha-Cha, basically, you sit in a thing and you swing around a bunch. It's no up and down, it is just in a circle. Nice and chill. I think they play some good music. And I say I think, because I did in fact not go on it this year. I in fact did not go on a single ride. I'll tell you why. I do not like rides either. I don't like the beach. I do not like roller coasters. What is the point? To be exhilarated? I am not exhilarated. I am just freaking out. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's gonna malfunction. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die in the Cha-Cha. This is the worst death ever. That's what I think. Anyway, so. Yes, the Cha-Cha is the best ride. The worst one, I don't know, the fast food? Oh, wow. So you're just going to go in a slow circle, so you're going to get all the height and boredom of a ride, but not the fastness. So what do you want from a ride? Is it meant to be exciting and exhilarating, or are you just meant to sit around? Right, but I'm the crazy one who doesn't like them. Yeah, I see you, you crazy, crazy girl. Or boy. Or non-binary. What else? Ooh, the first ever try something new on the Tried But True podcast. I tried for the first time ever. Dun, dun, dun. I don't have the thing as I said, but pretend I'm doing a drum roll. It is chip on a stick. Yes, I have never had a chip on a stick before until today. First of all, it was $15 or something. And then I got it. I put chicken salt and garlic salt on it. It did in fact eat down the boots. But here's the thing. Would I get it again? No. Is it kind of overrated? Yes. Are they hard to eat? Yes, but I also think that about everything on a stick. Dag with dogs, I would rather just have hot dog. Chip on a stick, I would rather just have chips. Ice cream, like ice block, I'd rather just have ice cream in a bowl. Ice cream cones, same thing. I most times will just have ice cream in a bowl. Because what does the cone do? Get soggy. And yeah, it's tasty, but I would rather have structural integrity and not get my sick-ass outfit ruined. That is something I will always do. I will always prioritize my appearance and how I look to what food I eat. Like, for example, never eat anything that requires my hands, like at a restaurant. Like, I will never, even if I get chips with as a side, I'm using a fork. I never get ribs. I never get pizza. I do get pizza sometimes, but like rarely. But yeah, I don't do any of that. I'm so sorry. What was I talking about? Chip on a stick. Yes. Overrated. And also I think it was like $10, not $15. But either way. Oh my, speaking of rides, I should have brought this up when I talked about the cha-cha. Someone didn't read their notes properly. It was you, not me. You need to do your work better. If you're going to participate in this as the listener, I really need some effort, okay? Thank you. But yeah, so, you know, when you walk across the show, you're like, oh my god, the clown mouth things. Oh my god, the cha-cha, the best slide ever. Oh my god, chip on a stick. And then you hear that most like, oh my god, I hate that stuff so much. I hate the noises rides make. It is infuriating. Like, every time I hear it, I want to bloody kick the 6-year-old next to me. I don't actually, but like, I kind of do because it's so annoying. Like, I would rather hear that kid make that same noise than that ride. Because that kid, they're making a voice for themselves. They're standing up. They are rebelling against the system. No, they don't want their ice cream in 2 hours. They want it now. What else? Oh, speaking of, like, ice cream and, like, dessert. Ooh, I got a slushie. Was it $15? Yes. Did I get a cool cup? Yes. Now, I got a slushie cup. Obviously, I got a slushie cup. I got a strawberry cup, which was, like, it's not like one of the slushie cups that everyone else gets, like the real long ones. I hate those ones, too. Oh, my God. Do you know what I hate more than a long slushie cup? Not much. It goes, those weird slushie cups, the noises rides make, chip and a stick. Chip and a stick is really high up there. Also, like, you know, like genocide and like murder and like immorality. But chip on a stick is my real enemy. Yeah. Actually, I do want to read my note about the long cups because, yes, I did write it down. This is exactly what I said, and this is just going to get you in my mindset. Weird long thin slushy cups are wacky crazy style. It's just more inconvenient to hold with the same, if not less, space. Well, I didn't say space, I said spack. Spack. No more spack. Anyway, what else did I think about the show? The show bags. You love them. I love them. Did I get a show bag? Yes, I got 2 show bags, which is a lot for me. I usually only get 1. But the people I went with got like 6 bags each. And like, one of them was like, oh, I'm getting them for my nephews and nieces or whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay. But yeah, so, as I was saying, I only got 2, but what did I get? I got a trolley one, like the gummies, and I got chop, like lollipops. Oh my god, I love them. And one of them is like the best of bag, and you can tell the best ofs are like, you like 3 of them, but the 4th one is like not good. It's like peach. No, they had, from memory, cola, strawberry, watermelon, and the best one, strawberries and cream. Yeah. Was there only 8 of them, and was it probably not worth it? But yeah, but they had all the best ones, okay? Now, this next part of this... Oh, I'm so sorry. That was horrible. That noise was awful. The next part of this segment, probably the best part, and it's probably something I am going to talk about a lot. And I do have another thought, unrelated but related. And I'll share that after. Ooh, getting hooked again. You're like a little fish. Ooh. So I really want to talk about the fashion at the Royal Canberra show. What the girls were doing. The boys didn't really pay attention. They wore, I don't know, pants. Actually, no. From what I remember, it was given laneway. Which, if you've seen that stuff on TikTok, oh my god, that annoys me. And that is going to have to be another segment, because I will go on for the rest of my time, if not more. The next 2 episodes could just be about laneway. I didn't go, and I don't know who performed, but I could talk about it for ages. But yes, the fashion. Now, did a lot of the girls wear pretty much the same thing? Yeah. Yes, they did. They in fact did. But they did slay. It was a lot of mini denim skirts, or like just denim short shorts, and like a tank top, or like a crop top. But they all had the button down. I did not know that was like a vibe anymore. I didn't know it was a vibe at all. Like, I think I'm pretty in tune with like what's in. I'm sorry, I can't take me seriously. I know what's in. I'm really in game media. I know everything. That one girl holding space. That was a horrible reference. I'm sorry. But yeah, so pretty much all, like the button down thing, I don't get. But I do think it's kind of cool. And I did appreciate it. By the way, every time I like pause, it's because I'm about to cuss. And I know I'm not allowed to do that. So I have to think of a different word. And it is hard to think of a different word because I'm not that smart. Remember when I said I did creative writing? Yeah. Sad state of the world, isn't it? I fear I'm not talking loud enough. So if this isn't loud enough, pull me full volume. No, do that thing where you like put your phone in a cup and it like makes it echo. Do that with this. And then when I yell like this, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, so other fashion. So yes, most people wore that, but not everyone. And I really appreciate people who no matter what temperature, they are there to slay. They are stunning the crowd. And that happened here. So I saw a lot of people, in pants and everything, not really like appropriate for the weather, but appropriate to stun. I don't know why I'm saying stun right now. I've never said someone's like has stun. Anyway. But one person in particular who I literally wrote down, she was wearing like those like cheetah denim jeans from like Kmart, but on top of them and like layered was leather pants. What? No. What? What do you mean in 30 degrees in the sun at like 2 p.m. you are wearing jeans with leather pants over them? Like the two most like, don't wear this when it's hot pants you could possibly wear. You've got them on. And you ate. I'm not going to deny that. She ate and I'm impressed and I loved it. My like sister and stuff who was with me did not appreciate it as much, but she's not cool like me. And I get it. I get the vision. Right. You know what? I actually think that's all I have on the Canberra show. I think I talked about that for like 15 minutes. I really had a lot to talk about. Okay. I think that's the end of our first segment. Isn't that crazy? So I think I'm going to slowly fade in the music now. I shouldn't announce that, but I am. I'm letting you in, like inside of baseball. Okay, so see you in a bit. Okay, now we are at the most important segment of this entire show. The foundation of this show. And definitely the one I'm most excited about and put the most effort in. And definitely didn't just quickly Google it before I started. Not at all. So, now for this it's like the trying something new. Now, to be honest, I've had a lot going on. I had to the last couple of days I've been busy setting this up, doing assignments, all the stuff a regular cool uni student does. So, haven't really had time besides this. I was like, well, what have I done that's new? And then I thought, wait a minute. Let's get meta as hell. Do you know what we're doing? Do you know what our first episode is? The thing I tried that is new is making this podcast. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're talking about this podcast. Wait, let me think about this. We are talking about this podcast while recording this podcast. Yeah, that was actually really simple. I'm just silly. So every episode, I keep saying every week, but this is like fortnightly, I think. So every episode, basically, I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of whatever it is. Talk about like why I'm going to do it, what I thought, and then I'm just going to talk all about it. So let's get started, hey? So podcasts were actually previously known as audio blogs. Wow. And like basically, like this is from Wikipedia, by the way, so don't like take this as fact. Well, actually, no, do. Every single thing I say is true. And if you hear anything that like disagrees with it, that is wrong. Oh, a study proves me wrong? No, it doesn't. They're lying. Oh, a doctor told you not to do it? Wrong. I know what's best for you, not them. Anyway, so yes, they were originally known as audio blogs, apparently. Their roots start back in like the 80s, which is funny, like, okay, this is a question I'm going to pose to you, and let me know. Send a message to, I don't want to say like send a message to the Instagram, like UCFM is the Instagram. You should follow it anyway, but like maybe don't tell them, but tell me. Yeah, message me, okay, this is my Instagram account, jasper.lynch05. Message me and tell me your thoughts. Who from the 1980s would have a podcast? And I'm not saying like, who do you want to have a podcast? I'm saying who would. So like now we have Logan Paul. Who was Logan Paul back in the day? I don't know. I do think it would be probably like Donald Trump. Like I know I'd probably think of him because, he's been in the pop culture zeitgeist for a bit, hasn't he? I can't believe he's president, by the way. Again. And no, yes, it's America, so it doesn't really affect us, but it actually really does. And I think that's why Peter Dutton has... Actually, no, I can't get into politics. I think I can, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so who do you think would have a podcast? I can only think of Donald Trump. I think... Okay, my mind goes to wrestling because I like have done a lot of like... I know a bit about wrestling. I know, boring. But like Hulk Hogan, Fabulous Moolah, I think she would have one. If you don't know who that is, horrible, horrible woman. I'm sorry. She like... I am going to talk about Fabulous Moolah in a different episode. But anyway, so let me know. Remember, jasper.lynch05. Send it to me and I'll respond. And you might get a shout out on the podcast. That's what we all want, don't we? To be noticed. Okay, what else? So basically, it like really started in like 2004, and I know there is one podcast that like really started. I think it was like a true crime one, but I forget what it was. Like, I'm gonna Google it first. Podcasts. That's all I'm gonna Google. First podcast. Apparently it was IT Conversations by Doug Kay. That's not who I think of. First podcast to get popular. Wow, this is such a good episode. Just me Googling stuff. Yeah, I don't know, but I like have heard about this. I think it's a true crime one. From like... from memory, maybe it was like the most popular true crime one, like first popular one, but like they did it, I think it was the Maura Murray one. I think it might have been about her, but like they did it and then they did a documentary about it, and I think some controversy may have struck. I don't know. Wow, that's so interesting. I think next week I will actually prepare. I've just been so busy, guys. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad that you tuned into the first episode of a podcast and expected it to be super professional and everyone to be really prepared and actually wasn't, and it's actually a really bad episode? Are you mad? Don't be mad. If you are mad, don't tell me. Remember how I said my username? No, I didn't. That's not my username. Don't tell me. Anyway, so that's like the history, but I want to talk about my history podcast, okay? Because you really care. Because, okay, spoiler alert, everyone. If you listen to this podcast, you inherently love me. You are my biggest fan. You want to hear about my day. You want to hear everything. You want to hear what not even my best friends want to hear. So I'm going to tell you. So I think I started listening to podcasts like 2018. I think 2019. And I, of course, started with true crime. And the first one I think I did was Crime Junkie, which is like probably the most popular one at the moment, I think. Like, they've done a lot. I kind of follow it. Like, I listened to the episode with Anna Kendrick. Oh my god, Woman of the Hour is a great show, great movie. I'm not going to talk about it later, because spoiler alert, there's another segment where I will talk about stuff, but I won't talk about it then. But yeah, great movie, great directorial debut, loved it. But yeah, they have an interview with her, so I watched that. But like, I was so big into true crime back in the day. I remember when I was like 13, I would listen to true crime, then I would watch like those like top 10 videos, but it's like scary ones, and they would freak me out, and I would get scared and I'd go and watch them at night. I was 13, by the way. Probably should have either known better or just not got scared by that crap. Like, it was absolute BS. Like, oh, the sea monster of the South. Ooh, come on, be real. But yeah, but then I go into comedy podcasts. I think the first one I really got into is True Crime Obsessed, which is true crime, but it's comedy, but like, it's not, I think it's a bit more ethical comedy about true crime. Like, they're not making fun of the victims, and I kind of liked it. I don't really listen anymore, but I have like 3 true crime podcasts. So True Crime Junkie, Crime Junkie, True Crime Obsessed, and Wine and Crime. Wine and Crime is so good. And if you are going to take my recommendations and you listen to Wine and Crime, don't listen to the first ones, because one of the hosts we do not like. But they got rid of her, and now it's good again. Yeah. But then, as I said, I go into comedy podcasts. Now, what comedy podcasts do I listen to? Well, unfortunately, a lot of them have gone and they've died, or they've just gone on too long. They have too many episodes. Tony and Ryan. I was actually like, I became a Tony and Ryan fan. Like, I loved that. Before they even started posting episodes, I was locked in. But then they just got too far gone, and they got too big for the britches, whatever. And it's just like, we get it. It's the same joke over and over and over and over. It's like, oh, millennials, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so listen to them. My all-time, no, I'm not going to tell you my all-time yet. I'm going to tease you with that. Current, though, like what I'm listening to right now, my current obsession is Mel and Sam. So they're like Australian ones. They do like musical theatre and stuff. But they have this cool podcast called Rat Bag, I think is what it's called. They had a podcast at the start of 2024 called Mel and Sam. But then it got cancelled. But now they have Rat Bag and Rat Food, which is like same feed but like different shows. Those are really good. I tend not to like millennial humor or millennials who make humor, but they are really funny. Also, Emergency Intercom, my best friend really got me on that, and he was like pressuring me for ages and ages and ages to get on it. Now I'm on it. I listen to it all the time. I watch it actually. I watch it when I do my makeup, when I cook. It's really bad, but I'm kind of obsessed. Oh my god. And like the thing that's on at the moment that I love every week, and I cannot wait. Broski Report. Woo, that's right. I am a part of the Broski Nation. Whoop whoop. I love Broski, Brittany Broski so much. I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with Trixie Mattel too, because I listen to Bold and Beautiful as well. But like, I watch so many Trixie Mattel videos. Like, okay, when I do my makeup, I either watch Emergency Intercom or I watch Trixie Mattel. Like makeup like get ready with me, which is funny because I don't actually watch them. Like I glance in my mirror and look back at it, but I just love it. It feels like I'm getting ready with someone. And I don't actually want to get ready with someone because that's too much pressure and I'm going to mess up my makeup. Anyway. Oh, and my all-time favourite, which has unfortunately ended, but I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's called Is It Just Me? It has like Mitchell Coombs, who did like the Broken Gate video, like back in 2019. He's done a lot more since then, but like that's like was his start. He's done. I know. And also Mitch Shuri, he was a radio presenter. Now he works with Stan doing something. But it's a really good podcast, and it's ended and I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I didn't listen to the last 2 episodes. But yeah, so once you're done with this one, listen to those podcasts. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so oh yeah, that's right. So I want to just talk about how this podcast started. So basically, I was in one of my lectures. It was an in-person lecture too. I hate in-person lectures so much. They are so... like I have to go to one tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Yeah. I hate it so much. Anyway. But I was in one. And they like brought up UCFM and like, oh, like you can apply now. And I decided, I literally was walking home and I stopped for some food. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I literally started the application and I submitted it on my walk home. Like I kind of already had an idea because I always like flirted with the idea of talking to myself for like an hour. And this was my chance, so I did it. And then I met with the station manager. And I like did all the modules and stuff, and I learned how to do it, and it was actually really easy. Like I think I first applied like 2 weeks ago, so it's actually a really fast process. It's super easy, super fun. So yeah, so my like thing on starting a podcast, and like I'm 30 minutes into that, I think I can like say, oh, is it fun or not? It is so fun, guys. I love making the noises. Am I really self-conscious about this and that I have to edit it and like people are going to hear it? Yes. I am horrified. I'm horrified that I gave up why did I give up my Instagram? Actually, I'm kidding. Do message me. Even if you don't, what was the question I asked? If you don't have an answer for whatever I asked you, still message me. Like, oh my God, I love that episode. Like, oh, I've been waiting for a podcast like this and you've really hit the nail on the head. Send me that. Even if you don't believe it, send that to me. Word for word. If you don't say word for word, not only am I going to block you, I'm going to report you. But yeah. So yeah, and honestly, you should start a podcast. You should come to not even a podcast. Do a radio show. You can play music. You can not play music. You can have a 2-hour podcast, I think. You can do whatever you want. It's great. Well, not whatever you want, but like, do it. And say, oh, I did it because Jester recommended it. And then, I don't know, I'll come on your podcast too. I'll be on your radio show if you want me to. Actually, that's a call out to everyone. Everyone at UCFM, this is an open call. If you want the star power of me, of the newest kid on the block, who's had one podcast episode in, if you want me on your show, I will do it. I will. I actually want to. I think I'm gonna like sign up for one of the like the mixtape one or something. I think I am gonna do that next week. I don't know, but I'm actually gonna do it. So look out for that. That's gonna not be the main one, but that's gonna be one of them next week. Anyway, I think that's all I have for that segment. Do it. It's fun. I love it. I can't wait to do more of them. Yeah. Although I will say I am out of breath and I'm really self-conscious. This is going to be really quiet. Yeah. So, we get to listen to my funky, cool... Oh, that's another thing I will say. So I had to design everything pretty much. I designed the poster or like the art. I named it. I did the debrief. I pick the music, everything. But speaking of music, we're going to listen to it. And then we might close out. I might have to go. But don't think about that. Just groove out. Groove out. Okay, guys, we're back. Now, this, I will admit, is going to be my favorite segment. I can just tell. So, this segment, I don't know why I'm talking so slow, but I really am. Imagine if I just changed to this, and we just kept very calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Sorry, that was so mean. If you turned up your volume, I imagine everyone was like, "What? I can't hear them," and then I just screamed in your ear. Anyway, so yeah, this segment is called "Put You On." Now, you might be like, "Is this similar to something I've heard? Is this, maybe it's in one of the podcasts I mentioned? Maybe I stole it from Three Things, but I named it something different, so it's different." Now, if you think that, refer back to when I said everything around you is wrong if it disagrees with me, because you are wrong. This is completely original. No one has ever done this before. No one has ever recommended. No one has ever talked about. Nothing. I am the originator. Yes, I am. But yes, put you on is basically I just put you on. It'll be a really good movie, a really good show, a really good song, a really good album, really good podcast, really good article. I'm not going to ever recommend an article, I can guarantee it. But yeah, so I thought since we're in the first episode, and also I just remember the live audience. I haven't acknowledged them the whole time, but they've been here every single moment. Yes. Now, for the first episode, as they are so happy about this, they are cheering. They can't believe they've made it to the first episode. It will never happen again. So yeah, I just want to talk about all time. What is my all-time favorite songs, movies, books? Okay, books out of the way because it's the most boring and no one cares. Favorite book? Matilda by Roald Dahl. Great book. I love. They're all going to be kids' books. I love Diary of the Wimpy Kid and stuff as well. Oh, actually no. I'm Glad Your Mum Died was a really good book. That's an adult book. So yeah, I read an adult. Yeah. I even have a book about politics, gender politics. I've read the first chapter and that's it, but I have it. So yeah, all-time favorite books. What's next? Shows? Yeah. I would say my all-time... I haven't thought about this, by the way. This is just off the can. Off the can? What the hell is off the can? Off the dome is what I meant. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's a really good one. High Potential might be it. It's a recent one, and I watch it. And I haven't finished the season yet, obviously, but maybe that. Abbott Elementary, that is probably the best contemporary comedy on TV. Period. We are so back with sitcoms, even though they never really left, but they really doled out in the late 2010s. But we're back. Love Abbott Elementary. Superstore was pretty good. The Office. Parks and Rec. No, what's a really good show? Oh my god. Glow on Netflix. It is such an amazing show. I love it so much. It is about women wrestlers in an all-women's promotion in the 90s, 80s called Glow, which is gorgeous ladies of wrestling. It's amazing. I just love it so much as a period piece, but also commentary on the modern day, obviously, but they deal with sexism, racism, homophobia. And I think the way they handle it is raw, but not offensive. Well, it is offensive, but it's not they just did that for the sake of it, which I really appreciate, because I feel a lot of things are period piece, sad, depressing, but it's not. They handle I just love it so much, and I'm not going to tell you how it ends or like if it ends on a cliffhanger or not, because it doesn't. It doesn't. Just watch it. Okay? Yeah, it's not coming back for another season, but don't worry about it. Just watch it. You'll love it. What else? I think that's about it for shows. I'll think of about 10,000 more as soon as I walk out of the studio, by the way. Favorite movies? 10 Things I Hate About You, which is weird. Like, it's probably my favorite, but it's also probably the one that I've watched the most recently for the first time. Like, I only watched it for the first time in 2023, and I've watched it like 16 times since then. It's such a good movie. I just love it so much. Yes, is it good feminism? No. No. All the criticisms I agree with most of the time, I think. Just like the acting, I think it's a great movie because it's just stupid a lot of the time. Like, it's funny, it's wholesome, but also it's not like, oh, this isn't realistic. Who cares? It's a comedy. Comedies do not need to be realistic. Hey guys, don't make fun of me if I mispronounce a word. If you do that, I'm gonna come to your house and tell you you're mean. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... Hey, yeah, you listen to my podcast, and can I just say, you're really mean. It was actually nasty what you said to me. And then I'm gonna walk away. No, I'm not. I'm gonna sit. And you're gonna be like, Then I'm gonna walk away as soon as you think of what you're gonna say. That's what's gonna happen if you be mean and you bring up that I mispronounced realistic. See, I play with fire. Yeah, that's my favorite movie, but I also love Pitch Perfect, great movie. The Incredibles, my all-time childhood movie. Like, I watched that so much as a kid. I could tell you, I could write out the script right now. Not joking. What else? I love Will Ferrell movies, honestly. Actually, no, my favorite genre of movie is 2010's comedies about parents, and the actors are people who did crazy, like, bizarre movies in, like, the 2000s and 90s. So, like, Sisters, Daddy's Home, Bad Moms. Bad Moms is such a good movie. That's one of my favorite movies as well. I've been a fan of Catherine Hahn since then, but, like, I love that movie. But yeah, that's my favorite genre of movie. And then, we're going to talk about songs now. I love songs so much. I love music. I listen to music better than everyone. No one likes music like me. No, they don't. Anyway, what my all-time favorite albums, I will say, is like, okay, not in any order, but Lil Nas X Montero from like 2022. All Killer No Filler by Sum 41 from 2004. Look it up. I am gonna look it up. Where is it? Oh my god. Wait, chill. 2001 is when it came out. I love the whole album. Alright, and my other one is like, it's between like Midnights and Reputation from Taylor Swift, 2022 and 2017 respectively, of course. I think right now it's Midnights, because Midnights is what got me into Taylor Swift, but like Reputation is all time. Anyway, favorite songs. It's a lot of songs from those albums, so it's like In Too Deep is probably like the best Sum 41 song, like the most popular. Fat Lip is so good. Rhythms and Motivation are like deep cuts, I think, and I love them so much. From Montero, I would say That's What I Want, Dollar Sign Sign feat Megan the Stallion, and Lost in the Citadel. That's a really good one. And then Midnights, Hits Different, Lavender Haze. I actually wrote an essay about Lavender Haze, so I really love that song. You're Losing Me. Then Reputation. King of My Heart has one of the best verses of all time. Call it what you want. Look What You Made Me Do. I love that song. I know that's like a controversial one. Like that's one of the ones where people either like it or don't. Speaking of, since we're here, since I know all of you love Taylor Swift, and if you don't, you're a loser. But I do in fact love Me. I love You Need to Calm Down. I love what's the other one from Lover that's like controversial? I don't know. I love all of them. The worst song on Lover is Lover. I hate Lover so much. It's such a bad song. It's not that bad, but like for Taylor Swift, it's bad. I also don't like Torture Post Department. Just gonna put it out. Don't like it. Anyway. So yeah, there's like, ooh, what other song? Hang on. I'm gonna look in my playlist and see what songs pop out. Oh my god. I didn't say it, but Teen Jesus and the Gene Teasers, one of my favourite bands. They're local to Canberra, of course. They won Best New Artist at the Arias. They performed on O Week. I didn't get to see it, but they did. I love them so much. Their best song, in my opinion, is really Please Me, the Linda Lindas. Love the Linda Lindas too. That song discovered them for me. Love it. Chrissy Klepeka is really good too. She's like American, like she is a TikToker, but her music is good. All her like top hits, like I'm So Hot, Verse, I'm Really Pretty, I think is one of them. Like all those songs, but the best song in my opinion at the moment at least is Emergency. Yeah. And then currently, so can you tell that I really love this because we've gone over the 45-minute mark, but we're gonna go really quick. Oh my god, all-time favorite song. Forgot to say, well, one of Freaky Deaky by Tiger feat. Doja Cat. That was my top song 2 years in a row on Spotify. Wrapped. It wasn't this year. It was in my top 100, but I forget where it was. But current favorites, Too Much by Dove Cameron that just came out. That's so good. Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Oh my god, I recently discovered Michael Madrino. He is so good. I particularly love the first album he did. I forget what it's called. But like, Do Your Thing Babe, Disco Sleeves, Fluid are so good songs. Like, amazing. I also like the Penthouse, like that album. But I do prefer the sound of the first album. I've recently discovered a lot of new people, which was really good. Like, I'm just going to shout out some of them. Bronze Avery. Oh my god, I love Bronze Avery. I got back into Emotional Oranges. They're great as well. Blah, blah, blah. Role Model. I got into his popular song. I haven't listened to the rest yet. Miko, I got into recently, like TV and Homesick. Who else? That's really all like new people I got into. Obviously like Chapel Roan and stuff. Obviously Sabrina Carpenter. 15 Minutes is the best song off the deluxe edition. I love Busy Woman as well. I'm okay with Bad Woman. I hate the Please 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 remix, but I also hate Please Please Please. Worst song she's ever put out. Okay, this is where I'm going to end this segment and probably end the show because it's really embarrassing. Currently, the like genre I'm really getting into is nu metal, which isn't embarrassing. It's a fine genre. But I've been listening to Limp Bizkit. Yes, okay. Sorry, I was too close to the mic. Yes, I am listening to Limp Bizkit. I am particularly the version of Rollin', which was a very like you've heard someone say like keep rolling. It's that. Like it's a pretty good song. I think I prefer the original, but I'm listening to the Limp Bizkit version more. But also I've been listening to the Ramones because I like punk music, so I'm cool. Okay, I'm cool and fresh and funky. Anyway, we've gone like 5 minutes over, so I am going to end it here. How am I going to end it? Oh my god, I didn't think about this. What's going to be my cutoff? Okay, guys, pretend the music's played and we're coming into the end. You've had a great time. I like have a script in front of me. Okay, and scene. Well, alright. That brings us to the end of our very first episode of Tried But True. I hope you really enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know about the person who would run a podcast in the 1980s. Not who should, who would. Because I really want to know. So yeah, message me on Instagram, jasper.lynch05, or just follow me anyway, because I want followers. You can follow me on TikTok, I guess. Jasper says FR. I'm just really here for followers. That's like all I do this for, let's be honest. It's not to create and have fun. It's that. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.